expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. No, they thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. Right. And I don't need you to.
Coach, this is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Rams. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
We go tonight. 180. 56.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
What? 180.
They'll run the end around. This is Cooks. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Goff. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Ready, set.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Lock now on 1st down. Completes it to Jennings. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Hey, Charlie. Snap.
They look to throw. It's Locke. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
The first down run with Gurley, good for only about 3. It's second down now. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow.
56. Check 56.
Brings up second and 7 at the 32-yard line. 56.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
Henderson going to run for it. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
General West. Shoot.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Samson Abukum. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
It's second down.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. He's going to air one out. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons, and he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. In search of redemption from the pick 6. Gone. Completes it to Dixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. Now a first down throw, gone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. The 30. 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Denver. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller able to record his 5th sack of the season. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. 3rd and 2, gone. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hold on. Check. Smooth. 56. Hard ball. 3 bucks.
They're going to go for it. It's gone. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. And just one tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to wind up, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. In for the score. And the Broncos push further out in front. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down L.A. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And the ball is knocked out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
We go tonight. Ric Flair. 120.
Squeeze, double.
6-6. Pull it high.
Watch the eyes.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one. To throw is gone. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Tucker. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Gone. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, second and 10. Second down, it's Henderson. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. Throwing on third. Gone. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cooper Kupp hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. On first down, Lindsey, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down.
It's second down.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Hey, high 7. Ready.
On second down, here's Locke. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here, 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
Now it's Gurley. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. On first down, gone. That'll be caught by Kupp. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he will find his man on the outside. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And he will find the end zone again, so he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Block off of play action. This is the tight end Fant. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. And he'll find Hall. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Locke. Throw left side complete. It's Hall. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Locke.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Again, they'll throw with Locke. He'll find Lindsey here. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
A game of 7, but it's 4th down.
So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustment.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Samson Abuka make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Now Locke. Taken down, back at his own 7. Aaron Donald, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Play action, now it's Locke. He's going to air one out. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there, now it's 4th down.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out.
Let's go. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
We go tonight. 20.
Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. They'll get this one to Cobb, complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's gone. Got his open man, it's Carr. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6. Gone. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that, got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go, D.
Goff going to give this one to Henderson. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on? And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Darrell Henderson with touchdown number 12 on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Lock to throw. Big hold to the 30. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. And all the way up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down. To throw it is Lock. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Phillip Lindsay, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Again, it's Lock. Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Being chased out left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
61, matchbox lights. Now.
To throw again on second down. Lock. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Darian Thompson. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. After the interception, here's Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter.
Motion, motion, motion.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on 2nd and 13. Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Von Miller in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Goff. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. Give him 30 yards there.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
20. Value 3. Value 3.
2 yards on the pickup.
They run once more with Henderson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Henderson will try and run for the first. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Another carry now for Gurley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Let's go.
On the toss, it's Gurley. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Ready to break.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember the 4-minute offense.
Rashad Perriman off to the races. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Rashad Perriman, 77 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point
kicker.
Exactly. He'll put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The former USC Trojan, familiar with this place, Leonard Williams. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And he fires one incomplete. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Here's Gall. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And that one results in 35 yards. Now Goff on first down. And at this stage, down in the second. Oh, no, he lost the football. The Broncos say they have it. They do. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Locke. He's going to loft one deep over the middle, and that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw again on second down. Locke, left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They look to throw. It's Locke. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Here's Irvin to return. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. So a pick six there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick six going the other way.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Goff. Buying time to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off around the 41. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. On 1st and 10, Goff forced out to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Goff now looks to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb make that now 8